Hello everyone, welcome back to Islands of Insight. So, we're in an enclave. I remember we just got here and we were trying to do one of these puzzles and it was kicking our butts. So we ended up basically passing. I said I was too tired to deal with it. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's do the other puzzles first and we'll come back. There's lots of 4-pointers. Maybe this enclave I don't want to do right now. In fact, I think that's a good idea. Let's go somewhere else to warm up. We'll come back here. Rather than jumping right into the hard stuff right from the start. There's a whole bunch of stuff up here that's still wrapped in bubbles. But maybe it's always going to be? It doesn't look like it's not like it's little islands. It's just little bubbles. It's kind of weird. Most of the islands are all clear. In fact, I'm not seeing one that I haven't cleared yet. Around the edge. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm trying to say they're clear. There's one over there that I haven't gotten to, but they don't have little bubble wraps around them, so they've been unlocked. There's one that needs to be unlocked too. Anyway. There. Let's go down here and see what we can find. So, have I done that? I've got all the Mirabilis, yes. It's not checked off, though. I must have missed some things in there. 14 of 14. This monolith, I haven't done this yet. Let's do the monolith. So there it is. And the whole idea of the monolith, I believe, is that it points to little bits of itself all throughout the rest of the land. And you just need to go and find all the bits. I'm not sure what happens after that. I guess we'll find out. Oh. Here. That one almost finished right in front of me. You're going up very slowly. And up still more? Where is it? Did it keep going up? There it is. We got it. Alright, monolith. So what do I do with you? This is it, right? Yeah. I thought it was going to give me like little lines going out to each of the different spots where it could be. Oops. There's some puzzles up there. This is not behaving the way I expected. Could it be that I finished it? No. It says the monolith, right? Yeah. Give me those clues, man. Well. No clues. Never mind. What else should we do? We'll keep an eye out for Monolith. We have this, but I can't get in. I don't have enough mysteries. This one. Speed challenge. Oh, and it's match 3 too. That's not what I'm looking for. Area insight. There we go. Over that way. I still don't get the monolith then. Anyway, let's not worry about it now. Lots of things in the sky today. I don't remember them being this abundant previously. Lore. Here's a puzzle. I'll do this. So no 2x2s in dark. All dark are connected. One symbol per light, which is interesting because of the A's and B's. And then numbers. So one symbol per light means that these are not going to connect to anything else. The ones are done. These two can't connect to each other. This one has to get out. The B doesn't have to grow. It can be like where it is. That's it. It could just be a 1 by 1. 2 doesn't connect to 3. These two don't connect to each other. All right, where we have to see. This has to grow. This cell has to get out. This has to come out, and it's done. For some reason, this finished, but I don't know why it did. Maybe because we broke the outside. Could be. Can't make it 2x2. This bit has to get out. You're not equal to A, so you are there. What now? Not a lot being forced from what I can see. It's going to come down to this rule. Don't make this pattern. But there's not an issue with that. I think this is very open. Like, what's going to govern what's going to go on up here? Nothing. You just have to find a... Nothing is forcing anything up here that I can tell. This is exactly one symbol per light area. Oh, okay, that's what's forcing it. Gotcha, gotcha. Because otherwise, you could just have random bits. But now that's going to fail because I won't have any symbols. So every white has to get to a symbol. So this has to get out. Probably to the A. That's what the A and B are for. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Because otherwise, nothing would govern what goes on up here. But that makes sense. This black has to get out. Don't know if this connects yet. It could connect up there. But no, this white has to get out. So this does connect like that. Probably. Because otherwise this white can never get over to there. This 8. Well, the A is going to have to get out. So that's forced. A is not equal to 8 because only one symbol. So I think that's fine. What now? So it's all about how to split the A and the 8 up. The A is going to have to take at least those. But it might do it by roundabout means. It wouldn't really matter, though. Let's see. What can we do with our 8? So if this 8, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it does have to take. It has to go into this row. I feel like there's options here. Let's just try to fill out something that'll work. Like, I don't see why that would not work. And I don't see anything forcing it to be on any other pattern. This feels like there's an ambiguity, so that's not a unique solution, you know? Because these, yeah, because that black has to be all around the edges. Okay, wait a minute. Go back. Let's look at this from a connectivity perspective. I think that was less forced than I thought it was. I think this one has to come out this way. So maybe there is some ambiguity. Maybe there is not ambiguity here. Maybe there is a unique solution. I don't know. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to connect these two sides through here, because B's got to go up, right? So to cover whatever white space needs to appear up here, and that's going to cut off this bit here from ever connecting down to there, unless it goes around the outside, which looks like it's going to have to do. Because this is a wall. Okay, well let's see what else we can do. This area here, it goes through one of these two. I don't know yet. I'm gonna say it goes through that one for now. Let's just say it does something like that, and then see where it breaks from that. Apparently that worked. I didn't get a thing. Oh, and I'd already done it, hadn't I? Oh well. What about this one? Yeah, this one's not lit up, so I haven't done it. So whites are tricky. Whites can't branch or twist. They have to do weird things like this. So they can't go like that. Or like that. That's tricky. One type per area. All the restrictions on white. It's all about path. It's not about connectivity or anything. Or shape size. So what are our shapes? We got A's crossing B's. We have D's crossing C's. Okay. How do we start? So could A can't get past, I don't think. Like, is there any way for A to... It can't go through here. If it came down here, it would get stuck on D, I think. No, it could. It could snake through there, I guess. There's a slight path. So that's not forced. I was thinking we could say that the B is the one that goes around. What about this? Could B... Yeah, B could go like that. And then A snakes around. What about D's and C's? So C can't go south of D. Could C go north? Like, could it go like up to there? Then yes, it can. They both. You can't do both of those at the same time. Either A's gotta do it or B or C's gotta do it. But I don't know which right now. This is a tricky one. Well, I think maybe we have to be thinking about these patterns and what the patterns are going to force. So, like, this A is going to come out. It's going to take either that square or that square. And once it does, if it takes that square, it can't go there. Because that square can't go there. Does that limit me at all? It means one of these is going to be, but not both. But I don't know anything more than that. What we do know is that every white area is going to be a path. It's not going to be like... It's not going to have like a split. Like that. Because that would require one of these. It's going to be a line going from one side to the other. So I was saying that the B could... snake around this way, outside of the A's. Can it? Yeah, easily. Well, damn. I'd say the C's are the ones that seem most restricted to me. But am I right about that? I mean, I feel like it'd be easy to bring D's around. But not easy to bring C's around. They need to, like... Ah, that's a thing. Okay, so how are we going to get this square? It can't be like that. Let's see. Is there a way to make this not B, is what I'm saying. Because that would be a wrong pattern. That would be wrong. There's no way to go through this, I think, unless you're connecting it to B. I'm not seeing another path. Because either, yeah, it can't be a dead end. Because everything needs to connect two letters. So this is part of B. So B takes that. By some means, I don't know. It's gonna do one or the other. But that takes away the ability for C to go up and around there, I think. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, because there's gonna be okay. A is gonna go like this. A is not gonna go around. I don't believe. So how could that work? If we do, I'm not even paying attention to that now. But if we went like this, In theory, we could, but we can't make that pattern, I don't think. So I think A has to go directly. B is going to go around A on this side. So this is B. It sure doesn't seem like there's a lot of forcing in this. So I said if this is part of anything, it's part of B. But it could be not be part of anything, right? I could just make it by itself. And have B go off and do its own thing. Ah. Yeah, this is a little tricky. Like, this feels like it's not something where there's like a really forced, unique solution to, because we have so much latitude. Ah. Well, that's an issue. What about that? Okay, so those work. Then we said we want we have to snake C through somehow. And that's gonna be tricky. That That's really tricky. How are we gonna get C through this gap? Or through this gap? That might be the way to do it. Okay, so we have to bring it down here. No. Like that. Not that bad. I don't like those puzzles where there's so many solutions to it. You just gotta find one. I like the ones that are forced. But whatever. Okay. Don't make this pattern 2x2s. No 2x2s. One symbol per dark area, one symbol per light area. So every cell has to be connected to a symbol. Where do we begin? So there's a wall across the middle of the grid here. This white wall. So it'll be very difficult for this black cell, for example, to connect to this E without interfering with the wall. In fact, I think it can't. I don't believe it can. Like, this checkerboard pattern is going to be a problem. I would say, okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say that when there's a checkerboard like this, it's forcing these two to be in separate cells. Because, well, Unless there was well, so you could make a little isolated area like this, and then have the black wrap around it. But for the most part, I think you can assume that this is telling them to go into towards different numbers. All right. There's there's a similar wall of black going across in a couple places. I feel like this is again one of those ones where we can where we have to just kind of guess. Well, let's take a look at this. So D can't take that square because if it did, it would be a 2x2. So I think that is definitely white. And I think it doesn't matter whether it does that or not, except for that would change whether this is forced. So let's just preserve our freedom and say that we do that. But okay, I do think this is one we're just gonna have to try some. We're gonna have to just go for it and then see what happens. So let's do that. So if it's white, it's either going to B, C, or F, or G. So that would force that. Okay, this is more tricky than I thought. Let's restart. I think it is forced more than I'm thinking it is. And I'm just not seeing the restrictions. This cell, could it be white? If it is white, it can't form anything else. It has to be part of G. That's just, it's homed in. Could it be black then? So if this were black, it would need to get up to E. And in doing so, it would cut off any white cell from G. So it has to be white, I think. Similarly, if we make that white, then black can't ever get to get out without blocking off this. So I think this is again forced. Like that. I don't know if this is forced. It could be. Okay, so that's got to get out. I'm still making too many guesses. No, let's just try it for a little bit. This hasn't connected to anything yet. I'm not getting this. There's a rule that's probably has to do with these checkerboards that is just not working for me. Let's start up here instead. So this cell here, if it were black, okay, this cell has to connect to that one. It just has to. There's no other way out. So if this were black, this would be isolated. So it's white. In fact, this is very. Is this entire grid mirrored? It looks like it kind of is, except there's a couple differences. Like that right here is not right here. But there's a lot of symmetry here going on. And I'm going to stick with what I said, that if this side of the checkerboard is D, this side has to be A. So that goes out that way. This goes this way. Okay, that just didn't work out. So this is forest by 2x2 laws. This is tricky. I kind of wish I could like notate it. I could say this is a B cell, this is an F cell, and so on. I'm just guessing again, which is terrible. I shouldn't do that. Oh, that screws that up. I'm not making any progress. I'm not even talking. I'm just gonna leave this one. It's just not in my head right now. Sorry. Let's do something else. Cornered numbers. I was going for this one too. We just got distracted. This one over there. Here's a whole bunch of puzzles. Simpler puzzles that are teaching me things. So, area numbers. Those are easy enough to do. 4 is not equal to 2. 4 has to grow. 2 is done. 4 has to grow. 5 could be 1, 2, 3. It's there. 12. That's gonna dominate. I think that's gonna force everything that can be combined to be combined. This 12 has to probably be part of that 12 also. So we have some real clear ways of how this is gonna play. 6, 7. Yeah, that was obvious. Alright. It's, again, just area numbers, so easy. Okay, so this could join with either one of these, but not both. These two are joined. This has to come out. Does that work? Has to come out. I bet these joined. There. Ha! Okay. So this is all about which ones join or not, which is fine. So where's the trick gonna be? The edges? We could very easily say that like that. But then this one's screwed, right? Because this one can't get to a 4. Yeah. So it's not that one. So it has to be this one. Could be that one. That one. Multi-area insight. It is possible and necessary for 2 equal area numbers to lie within the same connected region. Very insightful. Look, there's 11s here. Deal with the 1. So this 11 has to come out and take those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. The one's by itself again. This 11 has to grow. 11 has to grow there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be too many. 10, 11. So, like that. Now this one has to grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, was it trying to give me a mirror boss? It might have been. This 5 has to grow. 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 This 5 is now cordoned off, so it's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it definitely takes that. Once it has that, this is 3. It can't take 2 more because that would make it 6. So it could take 1 or 2 over here. But either way, this is its own thing. Same for here. It's same sort of pattern. That's forced. But then we don't know where it goes. Could take these 2 or one of these 2. So this one, it could go up like that or down like that, or I think it's okay. I think it has to take these two. Because if it goes down, it's going to take this one. Well, would that be enough room for this one without that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be fine. So this 5 always takes this one. But I don't know from which side. Well, maybe this is more obvious. This 5 is not this 5. So that's white. This black could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to go at least that far. This black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to go at least that far. This black has to get out, which forces a whole bunch of stuff. There's often just like one little key insight you have to get. Oops. Did that look different than usual? The Mirabilis? I don't know, it might have been. Okay. What do we know? This 4 has to grow, so it's going to come out to that at least. This 5 has to grow. This 4 has to grow. This 5. This 5 can't take those, or it'll cordon off the 4. So it takes that one. Which forces the 4 forward again. 5's now at 4. It can't take that square, because that would make it a 6. This 4 at least has to come out to there to come out. To escape. Now what? This 4 could come out like that, but that would make it a 5. So it doesn't. It could be like that, though. Or like that. Does that and connect to that one. Yeah, we don't know yet. This 5 only has one more square to take. So that's something to note, that two of these 3 are going to be black. Would that work? No. So that one at least is black. That would be okay. That would be okay. Yeah, we don't know yet. What about you? So you're at 2. You could go here, and that would make you a 4 and take that. But then the 5 is stuck. This 5 does connect to this one, no matter what. And this 5 does connect to this one, so they must just connect like that. That was obvious. I just wasn't seeing it. This 5, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to take at least one more square. This 4 needs to go. It's trapped now. So now it's done. This 5 is complete. This 4 is complete. 5 needs one more square. Can't be that one. So this 5 is hemmed in now. 4 needs to grow. 5 can't take that one. It'd become a 7. So takes that one. Now this 4 is too big to join to that 4. So this 4 has to come like that. This 4 has to come like that. And that 4 grows to there. That's about the level I'm comfortable doing with. The star ones are a bit too hard for me. I'm embarrassed to admit, but it is true. Here's a leitmotif. What's this? Patterns. Did I hear something when I was walking around? I heard you. What about this thing? Did they change the button for that? I thought it was R at one point. Maybe I'm wrong. So we're looking at the red ant. That should be the easiest thing to find. There it is. Through this statue here. From above, maybe? Trying to figure out the viewpoint for this. Oh, just walked into that one. Nope. Fine. What about these two? Looking at a dude in a little alcove. Come on. Is this the right area for it? It's a different statue. These are all the same. That's the guy, but this isn't the right area. I bet it's over in this, over here somewhere. There, maybe this one? Yeah, okay. So fast. From here. Alright, now where was that we were trying to get up on top of? Over here? Like this? Yeah. Okay, I had another one checked out. This one. Cornered numbers. Let's work towards that. All dark regions have area 2. That's the restriction here. So you're at 4 right now? That won't work. Okay, where am I going? There, up on top. Any random matches I can do? Like, I'm not seeing that many greens. There's one. But I don't see that red. Alright, what do we got here? Is it this puzzle? I already did this puzzle. It's lit up already. Am I... That's the right place. Corner numbers. It's 8 puzzles somewhere. Is it on top? See, I don't know about these puzzles. The randomly generated ones outside the enclaves, they seem a little sketch to me. They're kind of, you know, not that difficult. What's this? Quest for Perfection. I think I already did this one, right? Yeah, I did. Oh, too bad. Oh, this is our monolith, isn't it? I bet I can make it. Yeah. Cornered numbers. Oh, it's an underclued grid. I like that. I love that. So this grows in one direction and doesn't go up. That's clear. It doesn't go into that square. So these two are not the same. We know that. And then they only grow one square, not two. This one's done. You come out one. And you don't take that one. I don't do that a lot. That little bit there where I say that this grows one and so it doesn't take that. That's something that I miss in my other puzzles. I should be more aware of that. So 2 is not 3, is not 4. 3 comes out, 4 comes out. These two are not the same. 4 comes out. 3 does not take that cell. 4 does not take that cell. 2 does not take that cell. Oops. So again, we know that it doesn't take those. And you're forced. So we actually know a lot more for you. Area corner trick. Yeah, an area number 2 in a corner will force a diagonally open tile to be the opposite. That's what I was just saying. I don't do that enough. So the 2 is not equal to 3. These two don't join. Alright, that comes out 1 at least. It does not take that square because it takes one of those two. 2 is now forced. Forces the 3, forces the 2. That's done, that's done, that's done. That's done. This is out. You're done. You're done. Wow. Okay, I gotta admit, that's very effective. I need to start thinking of that as part of my regular solve. So 3 does not take that square, because if it did, it would connect to the 4 at some point. So 3 comes at least to there. The 4 can go take this one, but it has to take at least 2 more. Still a puzzle left, though. These two don't combine. Or that one. Or that one. Alright, let's see if we can do that trick again. So it takes one of those, so it doesn't take that one. It takes one of those, so it doesn't take that one. It takes one of those, does not take that one. That forces that. Forces that, forces that. That's done. Now you are going to take one of those, but not that one. You're going to take one of those, but not that one. That forces that one. That one, that one, that one. You're now forced in one direction, so you're not going to take that. You're done. Wow. That, once you think of it in those terms, it definitely does speed up some solves. Okay. What does it want me to do still in this world? So, here we go. We got free Mirabilis. I'm never quite sure exactly what this is. So these are like the outside world puzzles, the ones that are randomized. They give us new ones each day at different times. Whatever. What other fixed ones do we have? Serene. I don't want to go to Serene Deluge. That's where the toughest puzzles are. What about? I did one of these, but not both. 10 of 50 solved. Really? What type of puzzles are they? It's unlike me to walk away for something that was half solved. Here's a pillar thing. A monolith. So now you can see that it is sending out little lines towards other monolith pieces. I guess that's what you need to do. You need to find a monolith piece, and then we'll tell you more. Ah, well. We're not doing monolith now. Oh! It's hidden cubes. There's just 50 hidden cubes somewhere in this area. Sure, why not? I could see abandoning this one. Because who knows how far around they go. There's just so many. And this is a lot of puzzles. A lot of little hidden cubes. Apparently there's 50 in this area. $30 still available. That's both Mirabilis though. But we don't really need to do anymore. What's this one? Just a random star one out in the middle of the world? Oh, it's a how do you weave these two areas together? That's annoying. Okay, so we can't go forward, so we're forced to turn. Can't go forward, so we're forced to turn. Forced to turn. But now I don't know which way to go. So what's going to force us to go? If it were to go this way, it would have to do a 4, so it doesn't. But then it's stuck. If it comes down here, it does a 4. So okay. So you can't go up past this. Well, let's see. No. What if it was like that? Seems to work. That was I'm not at all convinced that was the only way to do that. There was a way to go around here. I don't believe that we just happened to stumble upon the right answer. What's this? Have I done this? I'm never sure how it looks. Okay. Hopefully that's actually audible. I hope it's not desktop's not too quiet. Wait, what? Wow, I got that one completely wrong when I looked at it the first time. Oh, I hate this. Damn annoying. All right, we're just wandering around. We should find a place. There's a bunch of them over here. A solitary island. I haven't even been there. It's locked. I could have been there gone there a long time. Which one is that? That's this one. I mean, the outside puzzles are fine too, but they're not really the main game, I feel, you know? The main game is going into the different enclaves. I'll do this one. Oh, it's a galaxy puzzle. It's a messy galaxy puzzle. Exactly one symbol per dark area, one symbol per light area. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Okay. So what can we do? We know that these are both black because this one can't rotate anything off screen. If this one were black, it would rotate this one to there, and these two galaxies would be in the same region, which is bad. So this is white. That's black. That's white. That's black. White. These two are blocked off. This one can't rotate. Those two can't be the same galaxy. That's forced for the rotation. This can't tick that because this one's already black. Of course, because it's a different galaxy. Like a lot of these are just forced just by adjacency. And then these two can't belong to the same galaxy. What about this one? Could this rotate? Yes. So I don't think I can do anything yet. But this one cannot rotate, so it has to be white. Forces that to be black. You can't take that square. You can't take those two squares. I think that's fine. Oh, because it's the exactly one symbol, so everything is part of some galaxy. Gotta keep that in mind. You're done. Now this rotates like that. There's a big galaxy here. So this comes out like that. So far. Doesn't take that. Or that. Or that. Okay. These two are not the same galaxy. You can't take that because you can't rotate it. Can't take that one either. But I think you're going to have to take these. But no, you... Oh, wait. That will work still. We can't prove it, though, yet. This one can't take that square. This one can't take that square. Or that, or that, or that. Or that, or that. You are forced to take those two. Yeah, there's no other way for these to get to a galaxy. They have to be part of this one. Which forces that pattern. Forces that. Forces that. Is this white galaxy complete? I think so. Yeah. You have to be white because you can't rotate. I didn't even look at this one. It worked itself out somehow. Nifty one. I liked that. Alright, what are we doing here? Well, monolith piece, first of all. Let's go and find that one right there. It was pointing like right over here. There. No 2x2s, connect all dark, one symbol per light. Okay. 2 by 2. Exactly one symbol, so there can't be any unattended whites. So all the whites have to get out. Connectivity, this has to get out there. You have to get out. You have to get out. This is forest, it's a bridge. This is forest, it's a bridge. 2 by 2. So that forces that, I think. Because every white has to connect to a white. If these were all black, it would be bad. And there's no other way to get a white in except for to take that one. So we're connected so far. 10 has to grow. In fact, it just has to take all those. That was nifty. Alright, what's this enclave? Like, where is it even? Where is it open? Up on top? Yeah, it's right up there. Huh. How do I get up there? Well, that's easy to miss. A solitary island. We're going to this one right ahead of us, I think. Got a bunch of sky drops around it. And a whole bunch of logic cubes. Okay. Oh, these are all going to be exactly one symbol. Maybe. Yeah, that's okay. A solitary island, that makes sense. It's all going to be exactly one symbol. Areas. Or puzzles. See, that's what I'm trying. This is what I was not doing before very much. This 3 is... No, actually, I don't even know that. That's not even true. Alright, 3 is not equal to A or 6. 3 has to grow. It's okay, this is what I was saying before. It does not take this one, because it can either go this way or that way. That's what we were not doing before. We know it's not B either, so it does go that way. 6 has to grow. 6 is not equal to C. Not equal to C. Not equal to B. Exactly 1 means less than 2. What's that mean? With 1 symbol per area, you can immediately color tiles that are necessary to block different symbols. Yep. Just immediately get a few. C does not have to grow. We have to keep that in mind. 3 does. And this 3 does also. It's going to take one of them, but not that one. B doesn't have to grow. It's either. We got a pillar that's going to teach us something in a moment. We'll finish these easy ones. You have to grow. Exactly 1 means more than 0. With one symbol per area, there cannot be any regions or color with no symbols. If no light symbols can connect to a particular part of the grid, it can be safely colored dark. Fair enough. Learn more about a new grid rule. Complete the reversing pillar of insight. So one symbol per each. So these have to grow. This has to grow. This has to grow. Oops. What I just click. This has to grow. That has to come out more. This has to grow. This has to come out. 5's done. This has to grow. It's at 6 now, so it's done. What are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20. Okay. So that's the only way to connect that in enough space. Reversing. If all areas need exactly one symbol, areas that currently lack symbols must connect to an area with a symbol. The light cell in the upper left corner must escape towards the A. Yes, of course. Okay. So the 3 can take one of them, and the 5 can take the other 2. Everything else is black. This has to get out. Actually, we don't know which way it goes out. This has to grow. Okay, well now we do know that these both come out this way, because they can't connect across. So that forces that 6. These both grow. All right. So, like that. That's the only way that those can connect to a black, which forces everything else to be white. The 4 can take that one. The 11 will take that one. The 5, I think you have to take that one. Yeah, and that's forced. Everything else is black. This has to escape up to a number. That has to grow. Has to grow. These are not the same number. This has to come out. This has to grow. 7 has to grow. This has to come out again. This 4 is only way to get to this cell. I think has to be straight like that. The 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Another one of these secret little things. This is... Why is this one different colored? Are they usually that colored? Oh, I'm saying it's done already. But it's not. It has to grow to at least to get that. So... This black is the tricky one. How are we going to get that to a number? It can't be joined to the 8. It has to join to the 6, I think. And that forces all the 6 to be done. Now the 8. I think it just goes like that, right? So 4 adds one more square. 6, you are going... Well, the 10 is forced. So you're done. Okay. This has to be part of the 5. It's too far from the 6. And they have to go very straight towards it. It could go around like that, but then it would cut off cells. So, for the most part, just avoiding cutting off cells is giving us the right answer. This has to come out. This has to join to the 6. I think by this route. No, by that route. Even that's too much. Am I wrong? Could it go like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No. Like that. That would do it. Okay, that gives you a 4 there. The 5 can take those. Four has to grow. 6 has to grow more. 4 is done. Probably. I'm not sure about that yet. Let's leave that one alone. Could this be taken by the 9 instead? So 9 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It could be. That could be part of the 9. What about this white square? Is that part of the 10? I feel like we're getting towards the puzzle I was stuck on. I was stuck on it because it had these checkerboard patterns. And I feel like this is very similar to that puzzle. So like I was saying, my theory then was that these two could not be part of the same. So this would be part of the 12, that would be part of the 9. This part of the 10, this part of the 7. Is it possible? So how would the 7 have to move to get both of these two squares? 4. Like that. So now you're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These all have to be part of the 10. Not sure if unique. Look at this huge sky drop. Ten has to grow. I'm waiting for it to give me a an insight about this, because I think there is an insight about this. I'm not sure I'm willing to say it's a rule though, but I feel like it must be. The 9 has to take that one. I can't see how the 5 could, so I think that's forced. And this is either going to go like this or like that, but either way, this is part of the 5. Probably like this. Let's see. 10 has to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this does go like that. To connect to there, you don't want to block the 9 in, so you can do that. Okay. So that's going to grow at least 1. But no more than 1. This is tricky. There's not a lot of constraints here, but I can see immediately. It's all about partitioning it up so that the 10 blocks the 4 from seeing each other. Let's assume there's only enough space to do a 1 barrier between everything. So that would mean that, for example, something like that. I already screwed it up, so that's not going to work. How big is this grid? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5. So 10 was only enough for a single thing like that, right? And we're forced to put one there. Like that. Looks good. Dun, bum. What else is here? There's another pillar, and there's a bunch of sky drops. 13 sky drops. Well, I knew that. Huh. There we go. That was a fun one. So, I think it's very obvious. Just like that. Yeah. Just the only pattern that could work. Alright, this is more tricky. So, we know those are not the same because they would become a 4. Oh, it's only one symbol per light area. Okay, yeah. So we know all of these are blocked. Okay, now things have to grow. They don't grow that way. You grow. You come out 1. You come out 1 at least. You don't take that one. You take one of those two. I guess this is unreachable, so it has to be black. This one comes out at least 1. And those are split. That one comes out. Doesn't take that one. Doesn't take that. It takes that one. There we go. Very obvious once you get like the... It all kind of just flows when you get the key one. But I'm an idiot, so you've certainly seen me struggle with easier ones than this. You're done. You're done. You're done. Okay. So exactly 1, so that means these all have to grow. Gotta get this one into the 15 somehow. What's the 11 at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can't block that one, so it's gotta go 9, 10, then 1 more, but not that one. Not that one either, because it doesn't become 15. So that's forced. What's this at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's done. This has to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. Don't make any 2x2s. Exactly one symbol per. So the idea here is that we have to use the few whites we get to block there being 2x2s. So I think this square, this quad right here, this quad, it has to have at least one white cell. And I think it has to be that one. This quad, both of these, this one and that one, have to have that one as their white cell. So now we have to get to that one, so we just gotta take that one. And one of the two, probably that one. This one's done. You're done. So how are we gonna? What we need to get the 9 down to here, because this one's there's got to be at least one white cell in this quad. So these are all forced because we got to get down here. We have to get down here. Is that enough room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just barely. But we're not sure of the path. It takes that one and that one, but one of those two. So all the rest of this is black. And the 5 has to take that one for this quad. I think that forces the rest. I screwed up something. Oh no, I didn't. No, we're not good. That one is good. A stupid mistake. These are getting trickier. The whole you have to fill out the rest of this area without having 2x2s, and no like hints given or anything. That's tricky. Okay, let's start with this 2x2. So it can't be like that. It's got to have something get to it. The 3 can't get to it. The 2 can't get to it. The 8 has to get to it. So how could it get to it? It can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the only one that can reach another place. It has to go somewhat efficiently towards this 8. So it can go straight over and up, or it can go up, it can weave, but it can't go left, it can't go down at all. Okay, this quad I think will have that taken up by that. You're going to come out at least by 1. But I don't know what to do with you yet. Say we do that. Then this would need a white. Looks like it works. Not sure if it's forced. It feels like there might have been some leeway there. Feels like I don't have enough drops to make this. Is it above? Well, there's that one. But this one I'm not seeing. Oh, it's a lower place. Gotcha. I should do the pillar. It'll teach me something. It's teaching me the rule about how the 6 has to get to there. So, that's obvious. Okay, and so now this one needs to get to the 8. What's that put it out? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's done. Okay. So there's got to be one square that's white in here. It's probably that one. You have to grow. Same thing. One square over here has to be white. So it's that one. This one needs to be white, I think. Okay. So this is the critical square, I think, for this quad. Has to have at least one white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And everything from there is just forced. So again, that's the critical square. Furthest away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. If it gave me a bit more, if this was like a 12, then we'd have more degrees of freedom, and we have to figure out how it weaves. But since it's maxed out, it's maxed out. That's all you can do. So the 6 is going to have to cover the middle. The 4 has to cover that square and that square, so I'm assuming that's what it needs. The 6 can go like that. And it can take one more at random. No, it has to take that one. Area reach. In a puzzle with forbidden patterns and one symbol per area, sometimes only one part of a forbidden pattern can be reached by any symbol. In this example, a 2x2 dark pattern is forbidden. In the 4 in the upper left must reach the upper right, because it's the only number that can block the forbidden pattern. Yep, that's what we've been doing this entire time. So that square, and that square, and those two, and that one. How big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Mirabilis. No 2x2s. So that takes that. That deals with that one. That one's got to be reached by the 5 probably. And that one by the 4. That the whole only exactly one symbol per light square per light area, that's really restrictive. Because now you know that you can't just have random white squares out in the world. You have to connect them to something. So this 13 has to get to there, and that's probably gonna force everything. It's got to get to there, got to get to there and there. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not hard at all. One's done. Got to get to there. 2 can't get to there, so it doesn't. So the only one that can get there is the 11, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's forced. And then simply partitioning. I like this edge for some reason. This building edge, it appeals to me. The way it's just kind of slowly breaking off over the gap there. All right. Let's see if we can do something about this. From right up there, maybe? Okay. That looks like I need to be up on top to get to this one, right? Looking down from that little island right there. Is there a way to get up to that? There we go. Hmm. %100% complete. I didn't even notice. I thought there were still puzzles out there, but no. I mean, that was it. That's everything. Okay, that was a fast one. I guess it was a rule that I have to admit, that rule that I was teaching me, both of the rules that I was teaching me, were very interesting. They probably would have made some of the later puzzles that I got stuck on much faster to complete. I have gained insight and greater mastery of logic grids. Where's the way back? Here. So we came from right there. Come on. Get rid of the marks. There. A galaxy of puzzles right here. Let's try that one. Now the monolith is lit up. Why can't I see the monolith sometime and not other times? Very annoying. Boo. Oh, that was the wrong way to start that puzzle, I'm sure. Although we did it in good time. Look at that. The inside, that's a motif. I didn't even notice it. I saw that, but when I was running through it, I didn't notice it. Tricky to find. Do I have to be doctor perhaps? Yeah. All right. Let me get to this place. I marked it right here, but there's nobody up on top. Now I got fling up in the air. You'll not escape me, Ring. I'm gonna get you. Another monolith piece. There we go. Galaxy of puzzles. Start with the easy one right here. Search the environment. Oh no. I mean, that could be so many things. Areas with leaves, areas with pillars. The shape is very, very nondescript. Why did I want to come up here? Just for fun, I guess. Nah. Let's do the other puzzles then. Hopefully they're not all what's it called? Search the areas. Okay. Letters must be sorted into one type per area. And we have to decide what colors they are. So these are white. This A has to be, well. Okay, apparently I'm wrong. So let's think about this again. This A has to get out. It's not the same color as B. So it has to be black. That means B has to be white. C is not equal to A, so C is white. Symmetry. So that's forced. Then these two, and that one. I think it's that, because this one can't be... Yeah. That one can't reflect that one across there. Alright, so yeah, we're getting these we're getting galaxies and lotuses and numbers on gray squares, and have to figure out what they are. That's the theme, I think, of this area. What about this one? So this one at least does that. It can't take that one. Can't take that one. And these are not on the same line of symmetry, so they can't take each other. Which means you're limited that way also. This one takes that. I think this has to be white. I don't think it can be black. Because these will interfere with each other too much. This can't be black. It would force this off the edge. Or well, that one wouldn't, but it would force this one off the edge up there. I feel like I'm doing these in the wrong order. Okay, viewpoint. We haven't done these in a while. Cave numbers then. So, counting itself counts the visible cells in the four directions of the same color. So this one only sees 2. I'm trying to remember what we learned about these. So these are already part of the same group. So that means at most there could be 2 more blacks on top and bottom that I could see. And then the other 3 have to come horizontally. So this one has to, this one could at most take 4. So it's forced to come out at least 3 horizontally. And this one has to see 4. I can see at most 1 here. Well, no, this could... Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. What could this one do? This one could have potentially go all the way out to there. And then then it would be done. It would have its 4. That would mean that the 7 has to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which probably isn't going to work. So it doesn't do that, probably. But I don't know if necessary... Okay. If it takes 1 here, then it could be 3. And this would have to be 4. Which will work. Let's turn somewhere else. I'm confusing myself. This 5. Could have joined up with that 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could not, because then they would both be 6s. And this would be this would be even higher. So this 5 already sees 1. So it can at most come out 3 more. This isn't helping either. How big is this grid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think this is the starting spot. It's just I'm trying to figure out how it works. So, okay, at maximum, this could take 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would complete the 4. And this would have to come out 3. It can't come out only 3. It has to come out at least 4. Therefore, this only has 3. So this one or that one, it's black. This one's never black. Oh, no, it could be. It could be if this is white and that's black. That would work. But this one or that one's black. And then, because there's only 3 here, this one has to come out 1. Now, I think they could come out 1 more on each side and then not grow up and down at all. Right? Well, no, 2 more and not grow up and down at all. I think this is forced. This little bit here at least is forced. So this 2 now. If the 2 could see south, it would end up seeing 4. So it doesn't. That's very obvious. Now this 4 is much more constrained. So it sees 2 in this direction. It has to see 2 more in this direction. It sees 1 right now. So either that or that, again, we know is. So this will be a 3. Yeah, so our conjecture that this was the pattern is right. But we know this is white now. We know, oh. No, we don't. This one has 5 in horizontal. This one has to have 3 more than that in horizontal. And it only has... Wait a minute, this one has 2 in horizontal. This needs to be 3 more in that, which is 5. So that is forced. And then that's white. Okay. 5's looking a bit hemmed in right here. This 5. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. So it's... yeah, so it's just... It takes everything it can. The 6 already is at 5. It can't take that because it would be more. So it's got to take that one. The 2 can't take this one because then it would be a 4. So it takes that one. Now we know this one grows 1 more. For both the 4 and the 7. This 7 is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has to take that one to finish. I mean, the 8 is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 5 is done. The 3 needs 1 more. This 4 needs 1 more. The 5 needs 1 more. Yeah, I've gotten a bit. I'm not keeping up with my caves. Off by 1s. Okay. So, the 7 and the 6 are off by 1s. They're not each other. The 6 and the 2 are too far apart, so they're not each other either. The 2 is already at 2, so it has to grow at least one more. And it's not going to take this square, so it's going to be one of those two. The 4 can't join with this one anymore because they're too far apart. It can't become mutually 3s. It probably is a 3, it's just a different 3. What about this? So this is at least a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's nothing forced yet. What about you? Could you both be 4s? No. If you join, then you'll be a 5. So these two are separate. A 7 and a 5, could they both be 6s? Probably, and they are. Because there's not enough squares left. I don't think. This 4 is getting really hemmed in. Like, I'm not sure what we're doing with it. It must be a 3, like that. I'm just not seeing another way for it to go. Okay, so this is, we're looking for a 6 here. Combine these two. Excuse me. 6 is not 3, or it's not 4 or 2. So it goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is forced to be a 5. This is forced. These are both forced to be 2s. All right. So just area numbers. Same pattern, pretty much. It's a galaxy pattern, by the way. It's rotated around this point. It's funny. But they're not off by 1 this time, so it's a lot easier. We know they don't join anymore, I suppose. I think the 4 has to take those two, because otherwise they'll join to the 2. 2 comes out. This 4 is getting hemmed in. You can take that one, and that one, and that's it. They're all the same pattern. They just have, it's weird. Now we've got this, don't make this pattern, don't make that pattern. So it's got to be a single line rolling through all of them. Kinda. Like that. Again, the same pattern. It's funny. Okay, so there's no... The zeros are easy. That's saying that there's no white squares in that direction. You're saying that there's one white square and it's only one option. It's that one. You're saying there's 2. There's only one option. Only one option there. You've already got your 1, so you're done. You need 1. You've got your 1. You've got your 1. You need 1 more, and you need 3 more. Oh, you need 2 more. That's easy. Same grid again. Except we have to figure out which numbers are which. I guess they're going to be white. Probably. So this 2 already has 2 blacks there, so it can't be a black. It's got to grow this way. This 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it can't be. So it's got to be white. 2, 3, 4, 5. This 4. If this 4 were black, it would have to take that one to finish it up. Would that be a problem? Maybe. This 3 looks like it's a very obvious white. That's 6. There's not enough room for both of these to be white. Only one of them is white. Let's make those 6 white and see what happens. It's got to get through like that. So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess there's not much, not a lot of constraint over there. If that's black, then that's white. That's black. That didn't feel unique. That felt like there was some other options we could have done there. Or we got lucky. Galaxies rotate. Can't go off the edge. Can't go off the edge. Alright, so if this were black, it would rotate this into there, and these would be in the same galaxy, and they can't be. They can't be in the same galaxy. Two galaxies can't be in the same block. Forces that. This one, it can't be black or it would rotate off the edge of the grid. Whoops. This has to be white. Again, this has to be black then, because it would rotate this one off the edge of the grid. And then it's stuck by itself. I feel like this was ambiguous. Like these two could have been... No, okay, I see. This one would have made it so... No, that could have been that way. But then, okay, that would force this one, so that didn't have to be white. Okay. We just got lucky. Choosing the right path to check out first. So again, this pattern, all dark regions have area 5. It's a regular grid, too. So what's the first bit that's going to be forced? If we were to put this one black, it would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's white. Trying to look for someone else like that, not seeing it. This one has to... Well, no, it's not restricted enough yet. Oops. I hit the wrong button. So the tricky bit, I think, is going to be like this cell. This cell has to join a black. And we could easily complete a black over here and a black over here. But then this one would be stuck by itself. So, what if we force it into that one? And similarly force that one. You're at 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. That's not going to work. There we go. Again, didn't feel like it was forced. Felt like I just did a did it. Now we just have this one left. Search the environment. I haven't the slightest idea which is referring to. Is it this pattern? The pillars? The layout? Oh, is it the layout of the other logic grids? They're kind of in a weird pattern. Wait a minute. Is this the same? Is this the same as this? It is. It's the same galaxy pattern. Okay. Right? Like that? We've been seeing this the entire time? Alright, did I do it wrong? Is it like this? Back at the beginning of the puzzles? I want to reset it. Yeah, so it's 2, 2. What am I doing wrong? And that's the pattern. Oh, and then white. It wasn't really about the environment. I mean, it was kind of the same as the logic, the way the logic grids are laid out. But it's just recognizing that that was that same pattern all over the place. Okay. Nice. I liked that one. That was good. Making you do the same puzzle over and over again with different rules. That's nifty. Let's see if we can get more of these monolith pieces. So there's something down here-ish. 2 of them even. We'll only see it when we're close to the monolith, but they'll be on that line somewhere. Is that it? Yeah. And there's one. There's a few going this way. Here it is. One going over here. Way over here. I've lost track. It's somewhere. It was somewhere in this direction. Nah, I don't even see the monolith anymore. It's over there. So that's the angle. It's down like this. But that could be like anywhere around here. Even going across. Is that it? There it is. Nice. One left. Way over there somewhere. Or two left? Or did I just not see? The angle was much wider. So it's right around here somewhere. So it's on this line. You're about. But we're far too low. I'm trying just to spot it. Get lucky. Alright, where is... Stop being annoying. That's my least favorite puzzle, easily. Here's an enclave I haven't unlocked yet, but I'm not going to deal with that yet. Where is the pillar again? It was around here somewhere. Let me go back up. We lost it when we moved around this building. There's the pillar. Oh, there's a hard puzzle. Ah! I was tricked. It was a trap. What type of puzzle is this? Ah, it's a Lotus puzzle. Dark regions have area 3. Areas must be symmetrical. Okay. Well, let's begin with the obvious. It's going to be the area 3 that causes problems. Excuse me. So, could that be in? That would force this to be in, which would rotate this to there. And I think that would be fine. Could that be in? Could that be white? So, like, that would force that to rotate around. No, that would force that off the grid. So that is not white. Which means that's not white. This is not black, because it won't get rotated off. It has to find two of those, so it's either going to go up one or down. It's going to do some combination of going up, down two, up two, and up one, down one. So if it did do this, if it went like that, that would force whites like this, and that would fling this white off the edge of the grid. So it doesn't do that. It's gonna go. It's gonna be extreme. It's gonna go up 2 or down 2. If it does go up 2, then I think all's well with the world. If it goes down 2, then this would be another region. Could it become 3 ever? Like that? Yeah, it seems fine. So we don't know what's going on there yet. Okay. Could this be white? So that would force all 3 of these to be in the same group, like that. I don't think that's going to work. So that if this were white, that would mean that would have to be white, so it's not. Which means that's not. That could be white. I think it wouldn't be a problem. Just make these 2 white also. Could this be white? Yeah, we already looked at that. We form this little O right there. It's gonna be what's left over. Like it's gonna be when we try to ring the outside of a figure with the other color, it's gonna end up giving us regions that are greater than 3 or smaller than 3 is the issue. So, for example, can we make that white? That would force this to grow. This would have to be white. These would have to be black, which seems to work. So I don't know. If this were black, that would be black. I'm just not clear. I feel like it's this one that's the issue. Let's see if we can make a break by going one direction. So if this goes up twice, that would force that and that. So now if we want to complete this, it'd be like that. That would be white, and then that can't be connected. That doesn't work. Interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Go back. I'm not sure that told us which way this went, but right here, that was a little interesting. Okay, wait a minute. Let's. I don't know. I don't like this. Let's go somewhere else and come back. Can this one grow? So like or can it not grow, for example? Could it be like that? Then how would these form 3s? This would have to go that way. That goes that way. That works. That works fine. Let's just let's look at this one. Oh, this is where it broke last time. So if it were not to grow at all, it would form this pattern. And then these 2 could never get their 3rd because they always become 4. So it does grow. It doesn't grow like this. Or is that still going to be a problem? That's a problem because then these 3 can never become their own groups. These 2 could become 3, but then this one's stuck. So if this one grows at all horizontally, it has to grow longer. Yeah, it has to grow wider. Which really, this figure is very constrained, but I'm not quite sure how to finalize it, how to like actually say this is how it has to be. So what does it not do? It doesn't do that. So then this would be stuck. I don't know. Let's try doing this and see what happens. So that's like that. And all's well with the world, it seems so far. Can't be that. So that'd have to be black. This black can't join to that, so it has to join to this. Forces that, and that breaks. Yeah, that just breaks. So it goes this way. It can't. This one can't take this square because then it would be off the grid. Okay, we're making a small amount of progress. I feel like we're looking in the wrong spot, though, maybe. I don't know. Let me just see if this breaks again, because I was thinking if this took that as 2, then you're going to end up with a weird situation like this, where you can't, where neither one of these can get out. In a way, it's kind of already messed up just from here. So those have to be 3, those have to be 3, and like that. That will work. Then this one can get out like this or something. I don't know. Let's look somewhere else. Can that one be? Yes, that would make this into a 9x9. It'll be ringed by 3s, which is fine. I don't know. I feel like maybe we were overthinking. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking for where the monolith went. So where's the monolith? It's there. So we are to the right of the object, or to the left of it when facing this way. And we're well above it. Oh, there it is. There we go. All-seeing monolith complete. Mirabilis. Da da dee da dum ba dum. Na da da dum. Na dum ba dum. What's this? Okay, this will be interesting. So the 4 is going to get in the way of the 2. So the 2's got to be a different color. And then the 2 is not equal to the 5 or the 4. And these are then... Well, we don't know about that one. These might be the same. But the 4 is not equal to 5. 5 has to get out. 4 is not equal to 5. 4 has to grow into this 4. So they are different colors. 5 has to keep going. Three could take that. If this were black, that would force... if this were white, that would force both of these to be black, which would connect the 4 and the 3. So this is black, so that these stay separate. This is already too big to be a 2 if it was white, so it must be black. It's not equal to 4, so the 4 grows like that and it's done. Black 2 grows like that and it's done. The 4 can't take that because it would be a 5. It must take that one and become a 4. The 3 is already done. 3's got to grow. 5's got to grow. 3 is done now. Oops. 4 is done. And then 5 just needs to complete. That's simple enough. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here. We're 2.5 hours in. I feel like we're making some good progress. We probably should go and think about those mysteries at some point. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Until next time.